Trends in UK road accidents predict a slight increase in numbers of vehicle accidents for the following year. Hi, my name is Candace Culhane, and this presentation is done in partial fulfillment of Data 620 at the University of Maryland University College for the spring semester of 2019. The files used for this analysis provide data about the circumstances of personal injury road accidents in Great Britain for the year 2012, the types of vehicles involved, and the consequential casualties. These stats relate only to personal injury accidents on public roads that are reported to the police and subsequently recorded. Information on damage-only accidents with no human casualties or accidents on private roads are not included in the data. We begin by analyzing the data for the 12 months of 2012 and plotting the average number of vehicles involved in accidents on a monthly basis. We plot a line graph of the average number of the vehicles and also show the average across the data set, which is about 10,000 cars per month. We perform a forecast on the vehicles for the next 5 months, omitting the last month of data in December. We see that the new forecast shows a higher average number of vehicles in accidents in the coming months, approximately 10,400, above this average line. The prediction intervals are set at 95%, and Tableau attempted to find a seasonal pattern but was unable to, due to there only being 12 months of data. We have high confidence in the prediction that vehicle accidents will continue at the slightly increased rate during the next year. Road designs and vehicle designs are both mature technologies, with the new numbers of drivers on the streets every year driving a small amount of growth in the accident rate. Absent new safety technology, for example collision avoidance, or dramatic campaigns to reduce accidents, this rate should remain stable or slightly increase, consistent with this forecast. So given that the number of crashes are projected to increase, let's examine some aspects of the data collected about these accidents in order to learn more. Because there's an old saying that to be forewarned is forearmed, and if we know more about the conditions surrounding these accidents, perhaps we can be more alert, less apt to end up as a statistic. Let's look more closely at the average number of crashes per month, and also include the speed of the crashes. One of the first interesting things to note is that more than half the crashes take place when people are traveling an average of 30 miles an hour. We again see this phenomena of most vehicles involved in crashes in September and October, and then they fall. Let's look at the light conditions. Well, we see they vary a great deal across the year, as we would expect. Here, we have a low amount of light condition rising and then falling. This is most likely daytime. Whereas here we have a great deal of light condition 4 in the winter months, not so much in the summer months, probably nighttime. And we speculate that these are twilight or cloudy conditions. There is no light condition of 2 or 3. We already know from figure 2 that more than half the crashes occur at 30 miles per hour. But is there marked variability in speeds on different days of the week? Let's look. Surprisingly, the speed is fairly constant across the day of the week. The only one that's different is the first day, which is Sunday. Perhaps there are less cars in the way. Is there any day of the week that is a higher risk than the other days? Well, let's look at that. Yes, there certainly is. It looks to be day 6. The number of accidents peak on day 6, and the count of accident severity peaks on the same day. How many cars on average are involved in these accidents? Well, about 1.8. The slight dip on the 7th day, Saturday, of 1.7, indicating that perhaps there are more single-car accidents on day 7. So what should we expect? Unfortunately, car accidents will continue to happen in the coming year. So, always drive carefully, be alert, be vigilant in 30-mile-per-hour speed zones, extra vigilant in the months of September and October, and especially careful on day 6. All data was taken from data.gov.uk road safety data. Thank you.